So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And that's taken from Psalm 64, verse 8. I want to start by giving all the praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone who rule well. And as always, peace and salutations to the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Now, I just want to, this is going to be pretty quick. It's not out. I just want to, bring this out, for, it might be some brothers, especially elder brothers, that are familiar with this track. And this is from Prince, and the song was called New World. And this song was released 25 years ago. And based on the things that you hear in this song, you just know that Prince was definitely an insider. He definitely knew the inner secrets, of the powers that be. Because a lot of these musicians, high up in Hollywood, they're lesser Luciferians. So they know a lot of things, and they'll subtly reveal them, through their music. Just like these Hollywood film directors, they reveal, things that the elites give the green light, for them to reveal in their films, their cartoon programs for children, and that's what this devil do. This devil, he will tell on himself. He'll tell you the truth, but he does it, to boast, of his heart's desire, the evil, he wants, which is his new world order, which, hence the title of this song right here. Prince was literally talking about the new world, all right, 25 years ago on his song. Now, what stood out to me the most, hearing this song was he mentioned, what we starting to see actually as we speak, with this devil rolling out, the juice, brothers call it the Vanessa, whatever you want to call it, the Kool-Aid. I call it the Pharmakia potion. But we know Esau is going super hard, imposing, his mandate on the entire world. It's very important to him that every single living being get that juice, put into him. Well, Prince pretty much reveals, in the song, what it is. All right. And I wouldn't be surprised if, just not only this alone, but, several interviews he done had in the past, where he's, speaking up on certain things that eventually it caught up with him and they ended up taking him out. They tried to say that, they found him dead mysteriously in an elevator, at his own home. But he was probably killed, because it's only so much that you can reveal, So anyway, I'm hoping that they don't strike me or block me if I play the video. But I'm going to try to play it at, a slower speed and not at normal speed. Hopefully that'll help it. But, you listen for yourself so you can hear exactly, what Prince was talking about. Did y'all hear that? Let me back it up just a little and let you hear that again. I'm gonna just stop it right there. So you can hear basically what he said, and if you couldn't hear that clearly, let's pull up the lyrics. Let's pull up the lyrics. So as you can see, Prince is pretty much letting it be known, what the agenda was back then. So let's go. Let's look up the lyrics for New World. So you can hear. So you can read exactly what he said. And let's jump down to verse 2. Now, you see what it says right here. He said, when you want to find some isolation, but the tracker you got from Vanessa keeps playing. So clearly, he knew way back then. He knew, and because he was part of you know the inner Hollywood circle, that's pretty much Esau, throwing out, his messages, to the masses. And a lot of people would never think, because, it's just music. You just in the moment, you vibing, you don't know exactly, what they're saying. But clearly there was a bigger message behind what he was trying to say here. All right. And you have certain celebrities who made songs like this. Like, for example, Michael Jackson, when he did that song, They Don't Really Care About Us, he was talking on there. Prince, he's talking on this song right here. Ironically, even Tupac, all right, just like Michael Jackson did a song called They Don't Really Care About Us, he did a song called They Don't Give a F About Us. And in that same song, he actually talked about the microchip, you know. So all these entertainers, which, these were predominantly Jake, they already had the inside scoop. They already knew. And they put it right in their music, you know. So there it is, man. And then you look out to me, because this is exactly what we're dealing with. We're dealing with the pharmakia potion, the juice. And the fact that, once you get that, you can now be tracked through the technology, you know? So it's right there. So that's why, I started off with quoting Psalm 64 in the 8th verse. So shall they make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, man. All right, this devil's constantly getting exposed. All right, this is let's get Luke. Matter of fact, let me get Obadiah first. Yeah, Obadiah verse 6. And it reads, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? And I mean, it's just all coming out right now. We in that time where the wicked is being revealed, the man of sin. You know, that's why these different alternative um, sources, like BitChute, Brand New Tube, Rumble, and all these other platforms, they just bringing it all out. Everything is just coming out. So that's why this devil has he has no other choice but to just go hard. Come down with that great wrath, because your time is short. That's why he's moving so fast and sloppy. Because everybody's starting to find out, man. More information is just constantly coming out. All right. So this is what's being done, and this is all a part of Yahweh Shem Shai's will. He wants this devil to get found out. All right. Let's go to Luke. Let's go to Yahweh Shai said. Yeah, this is 8 and 17. It says, for nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. All right. And that's clearly what we're seeing. All right. So, Prince talking about this shit back 25 years ago, man. And that's what you see happening right now. So he already knew what was up. Whether they told him to do it, or whether he was just privy to certain things and the spirit came on him and he just, brought it out on that song. All right. But either way, this devil is being found out. All right. So, hey, and I wouldn't be surprised if Elder Apostle Gabar, because he was a former musician, and he know all about the different, because the apostle's been doing lessons like this for a minute, where he decodes certain lyrics and break it down to you, and show how it relates to prophecy. Because some of these musicians and entertainers, you know, they know, some of them know the truth, but they just put it in the form of entertainment, you know. So I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, if he catch wind of this video or whatever, and he, you know, maybe, you know, do his lesson on it. But, you know, here it is, man. You know, so anyway, you know, like I said, I'm not going to make this a long video, but I just want to, you know, respond. You know, Lord willing, this was edifying. We give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Shai. Until the next lesson, Shalom.